Speedrunner0218 with us,
Hello.
and legendary guest Ikethekiller.
Legendary.
Legendary. Hello, it's been a while. How you doing?
It's only been 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's fine.
You've only been
Yeah.
doing blue every 2 weeks lately, mainly because of me.
Yeah, no,
Well,
it's fine. It's always good.
This is going to be a literal nightmare run for me. I don't know how many of you guys know, but the two types I hate the most are both steel and poison.
How can you
I
hate
thought you
steel
hated
type?
fighting. I thought you hated fighting types.
Fighting. Okay, so fighting types is like a half hate because it has to have over a certain speed. If you can get over a certain threshold of speed, fighting types aren't that bad.
Half hate.
You know what's funny though? REVAVROOM could have been better, but Steve forgot to put in a replacement for shift gear,
The shift
which
gear.
would have been meditate and agility. So now we have no setup moves. By the
Yeah.
time Steve realized the error, it was too late. So he just made the run harder. Thanks, Steve.
To be fair, usually when it says Evo, I put the move at 36, and so what I do is I like type in 1, 1, 1, 1, 4, 10, 13, 20, 17, whatever, and then like I just stick a 36 in there. Well, this Pokemon actually has a move at 36, so it screwed up the whole thing, my whole process.
I think it's fine.
Better. I don't think it'll be too bad. We have 119 attack and 90
Yeah.
speed.
Thankfully, this Pokemon in Gen 1, I think it's gonna be pretty good in general. The typing is just too good for Gen 1.
Hey Ike,
Yeah.
I don't believe it. I went on your Twitch and it didn't play me an ad. What a miracle.
The miracle of
What
Christmas.
the heck is that? What the heck is that sprite?
Ah, it looks cool, doesn't it?
Steve, look at Ike's stream. Look at the sprite he used.
It's super
I
cool.
have that one too. I got that one off of
Yeah.
DeviantArt.
Yeah, I was gonna actually I was gonna do a shout out of the artist. I got this
Look,
from.
I had the same sprite up for like a second there.
Oh my god, that is hilarious.
Yeah,
It's a
because,
really small image.
because I got this from Pokegame. He's a competitive Smogon singles player that actually uploads daily. And in one of his videos, he was doing a REVAVROOM spotlight video, and it lists the artist of this sprite, and it's called Hello Fire Raptor. I will leave the link in the description when I upload this to YouTube. It's actually super cool. I love it. It uses
Hey Dominic, who do
the Metal Slug smoke effects actually.
you think might end the run? You mean like who's gonna be the hardest?
Thanks, Andrea.
I don't know. Our only weaknesses are fire and ground. Part of me wants to say Blaine, but he kind of sucks.
With no setup move, I will give Blaine a 50-50 chance of hitting us with like Fire Blast.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
there is a chance.
Ah, but we have Earthquake and Dig. I think we're fine.
Yeah, but Arcanine is pretty bulky, and if we don't have a setup move at all,
always
even if it
lives.
was just agility, like
Okay.
we would have knocked out Arcanine in one hit. But usually Arcanine will survive like 10% HP.
Nah, I guess Arcanine could survive. Well, something, Red Candy.
All right, so are you gonna go live on the vertical, Steve?
All right.
All right, I just did, but it takes like 20 seconds for it to go live.
It's actually almost immediately, but hello everybody on the vertical stream. If you want a moveset diagnosis or stat diagnosis, check out the horizontal stream. For now, we're actually going to go ahead and get started. We're going to be playing REVAVROOM in Generation 1.
Yep.
Vroom,
You
vroom.
guys ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yep.
Steve? All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh.
Hello, Raynon
Eh.
Gainer. What's the typing? Steel Ghost, or Steel Poison.
And good news for everybody who keeps on asking on how to
Oh no.
how to make a backport. Speed and I are going to start working on a.
My chat spoke.
What
I
was
had to click
that?
start and I just spammed A.
What the heck was that?
So you- Did you fart?
No. So I normally click start if I accidentally go into the naming screen, and instead I clicked A instead of start, and my Pokemon's name is now A.
It's like the
But yeah,
legendary.
what's saying, Steve and I are going to work on a tutorial video for how to make one of these backports, and we're going to make it extremely streamlined. It's not going to be like our kind of backports where we have all these extra like quality of life changes. It's going to be like the bare minimum vanilla game. Just you can just add a Pokemon to it to do a run with it. It's just going to be the bare minimum, but we'll work on a tutorial video.
It's still going to be on the members only page, so you'll be able to. So
Is that what we're doing?
By becoming a member of the channel, you will have the ability to make your own backports,
Your own Pokemon.
and you will have access to all of the backports we've ever done. So if you like backports, boy, $3 will go a long way.
So the video will be members only. I don't remember us discussing that.
Oh, I figured it was kind of implied.
I don't think I want to make it members only.
If you don't make it members only, then that means everybody, there's no incentive to become a member.
Hmm.
Because then you just make them all yourself.
Room.
And then again, most people, I don't really know how most people are going to go through with that.
I had to add something.
I don't know. I kind of want to make it for everybody.
I wonder how Brock is gonna be.
Being a member just means you get access to them without having to put in any work. Because if you're going to make them yourself, you're going to have to put in some work.
We'll discuss it afterwards.
Yeah, we'll discuss the final plan. Until then, ignore everything I'm saying. We're just spitting out ideas. Question, is Smog the one that's 70% accurate?
Yes, it's the one that is terrible.
So I assumed I would be level 10 by the time I made it to Brock if I just battled all of the trainers along the way, but unfortunately I just watched both Speed and Ike just decide screw it and go directly to Brock.
I mean, we got Toxic. I figured that I could just Toxic him.
Make sure he uses up all of his full heals first.
Yeah, that was the idea with the Geodude is I wasted you. I also have poison gas, so like the idea was wasting those.
I did.
I guess Brock is a bit inconsistent. I suppose if you're unlucky.
Okay,
I'm gonna use poison gas to use up those full heals first.
Yeah. What I did just to make sure he didn't screw me over.
So I did him at level 9 and I beat him without even using a damaging move. So, you know, I Pukumuku'd Brock.
I Pukumuku.
Right.
Stupid Pukumuku. I'm gonna kill Axio for suggesting that Pokemon.
Why would you
Actually, it was me. I was the one who suggested that.
You're the monster then.
No, I wanted to do it.
I'm telling you, it would take $100 to get me to play Pukumuku, because that's basically like saying, oh, do Ditto next. I'm sorry, I'm not doing Ditto again. That was a special occasion. That was literally me playing 80 runs, and it was like, all right, well, there's literally nothing else.
Damn it.
Dude, didn't you just say you wanted to do Ditto again?
I was preparing Ditto again for Gen 2.
He wanted to do Ditto again as a joke. Why would you torture yourself to doing Ditto?
I already know now that if I were to do Ditto in Gen 2, it would basically end at Blue.
Yeah.
But it would actually be easier than the Gen 1 run, because the only battle that's hard is Blue, and Blue is actually easier than both Giovanni and Lorelei, so it wouldn't be as long.
I guess.
Am I able to play this through mobile phone? We're not gonna disclose anything right now. We're working on something.
Okay.
But just know we had to code this ourselves, or I had to code it myself.
Correct. This moveset feels so weird.
Hey, at least we got Bite.
I mean, Toxic in Gen 1 just feels weird overall.
Hey, when was the last time you've ever had to beat Brock with Toxic strats?
With Toxic strats? don't think. I
If
think
it were
it's.
having
I think it's the
both
first time.
Bite and Sludge, I probably would pick up Mega Punch.
Oh, Sludge. Nice.
Sludge is pretty good. Yeah.
Hey, it's the best poison move. Am I right?
Yeah. Whoops.
I hate Paris. I hate it so much. I even got Paris down to like a quarter HP, threw 2 balls at it. It broke out of all of them. So now I'm out of balls. I have to go catch Sandshrew. I'm out of the run.
Oh god.
Hey, you know what I did with the Spearow to make it easier to catch? I actually used Toxic on it.
Sí, es por 4 efectivo. They're asking me why Sludge did almost like 400 base power, and it's like, yeah, because it's 4 times effective.
Taco.
Taco.
I don't know. Whenever I just speak Spanish, I just say taco or burrito.
Taco, burrito, paella, toros. Ole, ole.
I see. You're pulling South Park.
South Park.
Can you explain that?
At some point, Cartman tries to fake like he's Spanish. No, sorry, not Spanish. He tries to fake that he is Jennifer Lopez, and he just goes taco taco burrito 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 taco taco taco, and then he
Burrito,
puts
I
on
remember
his
that.
hand.
Oh, isn't that the one? I think I've seen that. He like painted his hand and he called it Jennifer Lopez, and then she was so mad. She tried to like beat. She showed up to his house and just started beating up like Cartman's hand. It was funny.
Yeah. And the only Mexican thing he knew was taco 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 burrito burrito burrito.
The most Mexican thing you can say.
Hey,
Is
Paris. In Paris.
Oh god, the game was really close to just being like, you're not gonna compete today. I bought 7 Pokeballs and went directly to go catch Sandshrew, and I got a Sandshrew like second try, and then I think I caught it on like my last ball of the 7.
Steve, did you use Toxic to try and catch it? Because it increases the catch rate without damaging it.
Does it?
No.
No.
In Gen 1 it does, in Gen 2 it doesn't due to a bug.
Oh god, I thought it was until Gen 2, until Gen 3 it didn't change. Oh god.
Well, I'm just saying, when I used Toxic on the Paris, I caught it second try without even damaging it.
I don't know if I saved. I'm gonna go ahead and add the reset and consider it.
Yeah, I would do that.
I'm already losing to you guys anyways. I don't think it really matters.
Every time.
So
No.
I fought Misty, and turns out Water Gun does like half to you.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
Why did you even try that?
Why did you go for Misty?
We don't even learn Bubble Beam.
Yeah, there's no
That should
reason.
be easy.
I thought
Oh,
she'd
yeah.
be easy.
Water type specialist. We only
Water
have
Gun.
7 special.
Water Gun did half.
Water gun.
I would
Oh god.
I would only fight Misty early if we have a super effective move or if we desperately need Bubble Beam.
Or we
I
get
needed to make up time.
like we need Bubble Beam for something.
Like for example, Seadra, for example, that thing needs Bubble Beam bad. So I would actually teach the thing Bide and try to beat Misty that way.
No.
Heard a Pokemon cry through somebody's
On my stream, yeah, I have a Gengar sound effect, and people love to use that one. Okay, well, let's see how does Misty go when you are not Steve and doing it at level 15.
Hey,
You finished Nugget Bridge?
Yes.
Dang,
I
you're like a
think-
few trainers ahead of me.
there's,
God.
there's a very real possibility she might have critted those water guns, but still.
I mean, she actually does damage. The Staryu is no problem, but the Starmie does actually hit damage. It's dangerous. Yeah, it's fine. I used to have also more Pokemon sounds, but the only one people cared about was Gengar, so that's the only one I left.
Why?
I
Why
don't
just
know.
Gengar?
I don't know, people just love the sound of Gengar. Like a
I just
Digi
realized I
sound.
never taught Mega Punch.
Hey, I think I
Honestly, I
picked
haven't
it
really
up.
needed it. Sludge is just straight up better
Yeah.
than Mega Punch.
Oh,
I picked it up, worried about PP, but I didn't ended up needing it.
I don't
Riddle
even
me
know if
this.
I'll teach body slam.
When I was getting artwork for the for like the thumbnail and whatnot, I couldn't help but notice that there were two versions. There was a gold version and a silver version. Which one's the legit one?
Hmm?
What are you talking about?
What?
The art for REVAVROOM. There was a gold version and there was a silver version. I just assumed the silver version was the correct version.
I mean, I think there's only one. Now
I
I'm
mean,
okay.
unless you were looking at it shiny.
Annie
Now I'm
is saying
confused
gold
then.
is shiny.
I guess it's the shiny.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
probably it.
Probably the shiny because it's like I
So
don't.
it evolves or its shiny form is basically a Rolls Royce. Got it.
It's like I didn't remember this Pokemon having multiple versions in that sense.
Well,
Also,
you also gotta
I
remember,
didn't.
I didn't play the game.
Yeah, that's
So
fine.
my only
Oh god, okay.
my only way of knowing this Pokemon was based on the artwork that I found on DeviantArt, and I guess a lot of people post shiny art.
I'm gonna get body slam just in case though, but I'm not too sure if I'm gonna teach it right away.
We do learn it, so we're fine in that sense. I guess Headbutt is useful for the flinching. We're fast.
Oh, I didn't even teach it.
Oh, you didn't teach it either. Well, you have Bite then.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure bite is a flinch chance in this game, right?
Yeah,
It does.
I think it's
the
lower. Isn't it
the
lower in
same.
this game?
It's the same.
Or clones.
I've asked people this multiple times.
Hmm.
Bite and headbutt, same flinch
Are
chance.
the same.
Did any of you teach seismic toss by level up?
Yes, because Toxic was useless.
The
Actually,
Deadpool guy.
Steve.
In order to play this ROM, what you would have to do is become a channel member, and then you would have
10%
access
flinch.
to the access to our Google Drive page, and you would be able to use the IPS patch file and your own ROM, and then you'd be able to make this ROM yourself.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what I.
It's not
That's,
hard
that's what I
to
thought.
use an IPS patch file. You just download a program called Lunar IPS, and then just pick the two files. But it
Yeah,
does
there's
start
instructions in the drive.
It does start with becoming a member, although this ROM specifically, I don't know if Speed is uploaded yet, but that is
Probably not.
Nah, you're doing God's work anyway. That's
I'm pretty
such a
lazy
thing.
with uploading patches. I tried. It's a problem.
But like, yeah, Andrea, that's what I was thinking. That it was upgraded in Gen 2.
It's 10% in Gen 1. Okay.
Wait. Oh yeah. That makes sense. I was thinking that's wrong, and then I was thinking, wait, no, that's not wrong. It's 30 in Gen 2.
You know, it really makes no sense that a car engine can't learn Thunderbolt.
If only we could learn Thunderbolt.
Right?
Would be useful. It would be actually useful.
For anybody who is watching my stream currently, I am sorry. I have made quite a series of bad move choices this run, and I don't know why.
I'm worrying about this.
It's the steel and the poison type throwing me off, I guess. Maybe.
We don't even have offensive steel moves. Like, that's not really an excuse. You don't
No,
even notice the
you know,
skill
okay.
typing.
It's like a psych out thing, you know. If you go against Mike Tyson, and if you were equally as strong as Mike Tyson's a scary dude. You were automatically psyched out before the battle even began, and that's how I feel playing Pokemon I don't like. So I was
Fine, you just-
immediately already set back
I
just
know.
by the simple fact it was steel poison.
It's like
It
some.
doesn't
It's
even
a-
matter how it performs. The simple fact it was steel poison made me bad
It's
at
like,
it.
it's like somehow.
Okay, though, you can... Most of us can fight Mike Tyson. You just got to make sure to have plenty of money to bribe him.
Yeah.
Some people would call this a self-fulfilling prophecy.
I was gonna say somehow Mike Tyson slip his way in a freaking Pokemon stream.
Hey, Steve talks about sports gambling all the time, so anything can slip.
It could be possible.
Oh wait, Steve, if you don't have self-destruct, are you just gonna... Or if you don't have a seismic toss, are you just gonna have to bank for self-destructs on the hiker?
I
Yeah.
have dig.
You have dig. I was
Wait,
thinking, yeah.
oh my god, I am so stupid.
Yeah.
I
You're
was about
right.
to say, are you
Yeah,
crazy?
we got dig.
I actually forgot we learned dig. Oh
In-
man, I
in-
told you I don't memorize movesets.
In reality, I actually saved before the hiker, but then I remember, wait, we have dig. I don't need to worry.
It's my favorite move in Gen 1. I gotta teach it. Actually, I can't. I was wondering why dig was still in my bag, and I taught it to Paris.
Oh god.
So I'm gonna have to get Earthquake.
That's all right. Earthquake will be just fine.
Earthquake is fine. We love it.
Hey Steve, I'm fighting the 5 Pidgey girl. Help me.
No.
That's okay. I'm still pretty far behind you. The self-fulfilling, fulfilling prophecy continues. Like, I can't believe you ignored that water
Why am
stone.
I did that? Ah. I'm doing weird
This guy
things.
bought a Pokédoll, but he completely ignored the water stone. Did he
Yeah.
not know REVAVROOM? You can terastallize it with water stone.
I don't know why I picked Ice Beam either. Like,
Oh,
I
we
don't-
learned that. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I think we do learn that. Definitely, right? I don't know. I suppose. I don't think that was a good idea, though. Whatever.
I can buy 2 vitamins. I'm gonna get protein, actually.
Yeah. Oh, we cannot learn fly.
No fly move today.
No aerial ace. Sad noises.
Why did I
What?
use that?
I forget. There was a stream or two ago. I actually considered fly move.
I don't remember. I can't believe Pidgeotto survived a sludge.
Sludge.
Dude, sludge has been one-shotting most things.
I mean, it's almost 100 base power, yeah. And we're strong.
I was even one. Now the execute put me to sleep, and it was spamming barrage.
And that's what they do.
Man, it's like if you were put on death row, and your choice of execution was being pecked to death by baby ducks. That's what that felt like. Like you know you're getting hurt, but you don't feel anything, and it's just so slow.
It's just a painful death.
Not painful death, it's painfully slow.
Painfully slow death, I guess.
Okay, I am oh god. I am making this way harder on myself.
It's okay. No matter how bad you're playing, I'm
Oh
playing
my
worse.
god.
Thank God.
I didn't save on the 2 Ghastly Trainer. I reset, and my last save was the SSN.
Why would you reset
Oh.
if you know you didn't save?
Because
That's
you-
why I blacked out on
I
Misty.
thought I did.
Oh God.
I thought I did.
Actually,
That's
yeah.
why-
Well, good job, Ike. You win.
The lack of
That's why I
dig.
blacked out on Misty. You have to think about that. If you think,
I
oh
thought I
no, I
did.
don't think I saved, then just don't. Then just
Save,
black out.
Yeah.
Well, Steve, what's the phrase? I was confidently incorrect.
Confidently correct.
Oh, I see. You game dev'd it. Got it.
Yep. Hey, on the bright side, since I went back in time, I can actually teach Dig to REVAVROOM.
Oh my God.
That's
See,
it.
there's an upside.
That's actually brilliant, honestly.
So I guess this is Ike's race to lose. I got ruined by Sandshrew, and Speed got ruined doing a reset. It really is Ike's to lose.
Like, yes, no pressure, no pressure. Absolutely no
it would
pressure.
actually be embarrassing if you lost.
Or maybe I make all the mistakes so you guys don't make it. Don't make them.
If it makes you feel any better, I almost talked confused right there.
I mean, I guess I could probably risk the gym leaders before training or something now. And
Well,
see
that
how
sucked.
it goes. Oh,
Hey
God,
guys, do you think I'm gonna
wow.
make? Do you guys think I'm gonna make the under?
Okay, thank
Probably not.
Oh, I've been forgetting to set the over/under a lot lately.
It was a joke because that reset probably cost me like 6 minutes. Hey, at least I have dig now. I
hate
wouldn't have
being
had
over-
that. I wouldn't have had that reset on the Ghastly trainer if I had actually had dig.
I mean, dig definitely helps. You need that thing.
I really hate not knowing some weaknesses. I went to Erica being like, oh, Sludge is going to be super effective on all of her Pokemon. It was neutral on the 2 that mattered.
I mean, no,
I mean,
it's...
then again, what can she even do?
Yeah,
It was nothing, but she put me to sleep. That's what she did.
Put me to sleep, yeah.
Oh no, she'll put you to sleep and use a 4 times resisted Razor Leaf. Whatever shall you do?
It's really that, yeah. I think that's why I was not that worried about Erica.
Oh, you guys know, recently I've started to like try and figure out like great places to train. And you know how if you have dig, a good person to battle is that last one on Cycling Road.
Yeah.
If you go left and up, the first trainer you come across has got a Weezing and a Muck. Also,
The first guy?
yes, the very
first
first
guy.
trainer that you come across if you go left and up.
Oh, Steve, Scott came up with a new name for that final biker. I know we always called him the Van Man biker, but
I mean, like,
Scott recently renamed him to Biker Boss just because he's like the hardest biker on that whole route.
Biker Boss.
And I kind of like Biker Boss way better.
It's actually a cool name, yeah.
Wow, that has got to be a new record. I just dug out of the Safari Zone and I went to the Pokemon Center east of Cerulean. That's just a weird place.
The only time I've ever teleported back there was in Gen 2.
Teleporting Gen 1, what's
Boss.
that? Teleporting Gen 1, what's that?
No, teleporting in Gen 1 only exists with Abra, Kadabra,
Yeah.
and Lunala.
That was awesome.
Lunala.
Poison gas didn't miss. And it also didn't do anything. It just nothing happened.
There's nothing happening.
What did you use it on?
The Kadabra from the Drowsy Kadabra guy used poison gas and it did not say it missed, but it also didn't hit me.
It's safe
So
failed.
it just did nothing.
Weird.
No, it wasn't weird because I mean, technically the steel type resists or is immune, so that means you coded immunity right.
Yeah.
I didn't
Yeah.
realize you know how to code it from being poisoned in general.
I didn't.
I didn't.
Steel
Oh.
types can be poisoned, but not with poison moves. It would have to be. I think the only way to poison it is
Oh.
poison powder. I think that's the only way to poison it.
I was gonna
Annie
say,
said she went back and looked.
I was
She
gonna
said the
say-
text just went so fast I didn't see it, but it said it didn't affect me.
I was gonna say
Darn.
Twin Needle maybe
So,
would be.
Steve, you were saying you were confidently wrong.
Yes.
There is a TM for teleport, but you get it like 4 minutes before you get fly. It's really useless at that point. Although I did do a run where it was useful. I did I remember doing Shuckle. I actually did catch a Clefairy in Mount Moon, taught it teleport, and when I did all the training in the area, I could teleport back to Lavender for quick healing before I got fly. I mean, I could have gotten fly then get the training, but that was just cooler. Hey guys, I'm back at the Ghastly trainer. That reset only cost me 5 minutes.
The Ghastly Trainer.
You know, the one that should have been 2 one-shots with Dig.
You know, Speed, I was about to be like super impressed that you figured out that poison thing. I was be like, you figured out something that even the Gen 2 creators couldn't figure out.
Figure out.
No, it's the exact same thing as Gen 2. Steel types can't be poisoned with poison type moves, but they can through other moves. They did code poison powder correct, but Twin Needle can still poison them.
Yeah, Twin Needle is the only one.
Yeah. But in Gen 1
God.
though, for some reason poison powder still works.
Well, I forgot the Lapras, so you guys can catch up now to me.
Yeah, oh yeah, I'm gonna catch up even though I haven't even gotten the flute yet.
All right, I'm gonna make sure to save in front of this inconspicuous rocket, who may be one of the hardest trainers in the game.
Oh god, no. Well,
Oh, what a stupid Cubone used Leer with his only chance of actually using a ground move.
of defeating
Hey,
me.
he was setting it up so the Marowak can use Boomerang.
Yeah, but unfortunately, the Marowak then tried to use Growl. What an
I forget
idiot.
Cubone learns Growl.
That was his one chance. Like that could have been the strongest trainer in the game. Like it had a ground move. I'm weak to ground moves. Very, very weak to ground moves.
I'm gonna do Erica right away.
Some may even say the ground scares my Pokemon.
The ground scares me.
It's
I
a
mean-
car, which
Yeah,
which
it does.
which is on the ground basically 24/7, but it's scared of the ground.
This car actually kind of floats in the game, I think. It's kind of floating in the air. It's funny.
I see.
It's funny.
So he's got like the whole magnet thing where it propels itself away from the ground, but it's just a little bit high.
That's what Magnemite does. It floats, but it never had Levitate.
It never got levitate.
Honestly, I'm glad. Can you imagine how bad like Emerald would be if Watson's Magneton had Levitate?
No, justice for fire types. The only one you could get before the fight. Yeah, that's gonna be terrible.
Which fire type?
Venom. Venom. The
Venomoth.
Torchic. It's the only one you can have.
I'm gonna
Because-
use PP up on Sludge.
Because Numel is actually afterwards.
I'm really
All right,
proud
I'm
of
gonna fight Biker Boss.
It's doing a good job.
No, I think the correct pronunciation is ah.
What do you think he is? A sheep?
No, sheep. A sheep would it be ba? Like there'd be a B in it. Then all
Like a
A's.
goat?
Yes, it's a goat. Exactly. So you could say REVAVROOM is the goat.
No.
Okay, that was super bad.
It's the Volkswagen of the Pokemon.
Hey Steve, I fought that Muck Weezing guy.
Oh, good. And you can confirm he does exist, and I'm not yanking anybody's chain.
It does exist.
I'm gonna call him the Steve Biker.
Makes sense. I discovered him.
Yeah. Yep. I'm gonna tell people I'm gonna fight the biker boss, and then I'm gonna fight the Steve Biker.
Steve Biker.
Well, I mean, you might not have enough digs left after that.
They were one shots.
Yeah, I know, but between the 5 coughing and wheezing, and then the wheezing and muck, you might already be out
Hell Biker.
Oh.
of digs.
Well,
Because I don't know about you, but when I finish Pokemon Tower, I don't generally heal it afterwards.
I always do actually. It's actually part of my
Oh.
route. Whenever I fly back to Celadon after the tower, I always use the center because I want Celadon to be my war point. So I just heal there anyway. I do it every run. It's just
That
force a habit.
Can you believe that I survived a Fire Blast? That's insane.
Can you let me know if Earthquake or Dig just one shots everything?
Everything but Arcanine.
Nice. How much did Fire Blast do?
2/3.
Oh, so we
Okay.
actually survived.
Did
Actually.
2/3 to us. Wow.
I mean, we're two times weak with a low special. I mean, is it really that shocking?
Oh my
I
god.
guess not.
I just got a Gen 1 miss against the Dog Trio, and I died. Literally the only
You
one.
know, I saw that too just now, and I'm like, you know, he's gonna Ike his way through this, and he's gonna use the darn it, the thing that Giovanni always uses.
The guard spec.
Guard spec. I was being like, he's gonna Ike his way through this, and he's gonna guard spec.
I literally got a Gen 1
I
miss.
tried to do Sylph first like an idiot, and the rival destroyed me. So I'm gonna go do Koga.
I did not one-shot the Doug trio, but it didn't hit me. I think I flinched it because it didn't do anything.
Levitate should have been a hidden ability for the Magnemite line. I mean, what's its normal hidden ability? Would it have been better than
No, actually,
Sturdy or magnet pull?
no, actually, magnet pull is what makes this Pokemon good in competitive, but definitely levitate would be super good.
Whoa, how in the world are you level 50, Ike? I'm level 44.
I don't know, magic,
Did you candy up before Rival 6?
magic.
He's not going to reveal
Oh
his secret.
god, critical hit, Charizard
Is his
flamethrower.
secret overtraining still?
My secret overtraining. My goodness.
Magnezone has Analytic as a hidden ability, which fits its given base speed and powerful special attack, but it's worse than Sturdy and Magnet Pull. The way Analytic works is that if you move second, your power is boosted. Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's a good ability.
All right, well, I
Okay.
got my first reset that wasn't Misty.
All right, now I'm going to go do Sylph.
Oh, Ike, do you think you'll teach Egg Bomb?
No, I don't think Egg Bomb is good. I mean,
But it's more powerful than any move we have on our entire moveset.
it's as strong as Earthquake and Sludge almost, but like I don't want the miss chance. Honestly.
I like how you gave a reason for it besides the
It's
move
bad.
sucks.
The move is horrible.
Why does this Pidgeot
Okay,
not
this
die?
seems-
Why am I using... okay, that's on me.
I really hate that.
Dude,
Like, I
How
really
hard
hate how
was
you won
the-
that battle.
I really want to
Hey,
know
Steve.
it too.
Steve, how hard was Rival 5 for you?
Easy.
Easy.
Everybody has been easy all the way up to Rival 6. Rival 6 is the first hard battle.
The flamethrower.
You must have been a higher level, because the Pidgeot doesn't die in one shot, and it always hits me with Sand Attack. And the Gyarados is a 2-shot, and Hydro Pump hurts bad.
Okay,
Yeah,
well, this
Hydro Pump
Charizard
hurts.
just keeps hitting me with Flamethrower, knocking me out. So, you know, I small problems.
Definitely a problem.
Hey, Steve, the Cubone actually hit me with Bone Club.
Oh god, did you die?
This would be a lot
It did a
less of a
third.
problem if I had, like, you know, a stat boosting move.
Yeah, we have like
Yeah.
sword dance or something.
Some idiot didn't give us Meditate and Agility. I wonder who it is.
Yeah, Meditate would have been real good.
Really good, yeah. Most likely would have
What's
been very
What's
good.
what's your guys' moveset right now?
Sludge, Body Slam, Headbutt, Dig.
Why is Headbutt on there?
the same?
Because there
but-
was no other move.
the
What
same
else
but-
was I supposed to put on there?
The same but Earthquake.
I actually didn't put anything in my 4th slot. I still have Toxic.
Okay, and you were making fun of Headbutt? Headbutt's just your toxic.
I know, I'm just giving you crap.
Also, I used Headbutt.
I mean,
Well, I barely used Body Slam.
I used it on, I think, Blaine, because I was like, you know, maybe if I could get the flinch.
I mean, the flinch could be
Yeah,
useful,
for
I
shift
guess. Yeah,
Yeah, Annie, for Shift Gear, yeah.
technically could be useful, I guess.
Man, God. Sabrina's Pokemon keep living the sledges.
Oh,
Why
dude,
didn't
well,
someone give this thing Meditate?
I just keep losing to Rival 6. It's really annoying.
Yeah, keep losing, Steve. Let me lose by less than 5 minutes. Hey guys, I'm just letting you know, you can't use the card key to teach Surf. It's not a thing.
No,
Okay.
my strategy.
Like, if you could just, like, lose, like, over and over and over and over again, like I was, and just let me come back, that'd be great.
Oh god.
Like, losing the Lapras, like, a bunch of times, that would be really helpful, because then the battles would take a long time.
Yeah.
I
I
should
mean,
get that.
well, your dream just got fulfilled, I guess.
Mm.
Yeah, that's also seems to be a little of a problem.
I did something to make Rival 5 easier. It just took a lot of time. Or 6, Rival 6.
Okay, but this is at least good in that sense, yeah.
Alright, Blaine time.
Okay, this.
No, Ike, you were supposed to lose more.
To lose more. Am I?
How else am I gonna make a comeback?
Question. Before you guys fight gym leaders, if you save, do you save while facing while like facing north from them, like you're on top of them? Because whenever you save and reload the game, you're always
Yeah.
facing down.
I always
Not
do
always.
it. I always do facing them. I don't care the direction, but always facing them. Yeah.
If I were
'Cause
real
I always-
smart, I would, but I usually do it
If I
when
were-
facing them from the left side.
If I were smart.
Well, there's a lot
Well,
of
at
things
least
that I
you're
would do
smarter.
correctly if I were smarter. But here's the thing, like for instance, ever since I learned about the radio card thing from Scott, you would think, oh, well, now I should do that from now on. But I'm never gonna do that ever, just because it's really inconvenient.
Yeah, I guess.
Actually, it's really inconvenient. Scott keeps trying to say it's faster, but
It is faster because then you don't have to step foot. Then you're only stepping foot in the radio tower once instead of twice. But it's just something I just couldn't do.
no, I feel like if I try to implement that, then I'll be way more likely to forget the card key.
Right, exactly. Also, how in the world does this cloister crit with clamp multiple times?
Why did the same thing happen to me?
I 2 back-to-back battles, and the cloister's like, you know, I understand that I'm bad, so I'm gonna go ahead and get a crit clamp both times.
Are you both at Lorelei?
No, he won a little while ago.
Yeah.
Ike, you never said your time.
I haven't finished yet.
Oh, Steve said you finished.
Lorelei.
No,
I won
said
Lorelei.
He finished.
Lorelei.
We were talking about Lorelei.
Yeah, Lorelei only.
Oh, I asked if you were both, and then you were like, no, Ike finished.
No.
No, we were talking about Lorelei, and I'm like, I finished Lorelei.
That's actually, I also got a horrible thing happen to me in the fight. God damn it, how unfortunate.
Well, at least since I'm behind, I get to experiment with different things. Let's see how well this strat works.
I guess that's something I can consider now that I'm thinking about it.
So, what made Rival 6 so hard?
Charizard.
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 Charizard actually has flamethrower now.
That's not possible.
The exact same thing happened. I can't believe this shit.
I just Gen 1 missed Machamp. And then it hit back-to-back submissions, which is not something... So first of all, I can't hit a 100% move, but he hits an 80% move twice? What?
God damn it. Okay, for the next time, I know I need to train more. God damn it, I can't believe.
Somebody explained this to me. I just got
Explain what?
a freeze on Hitmonchan. I've lost twice now to Bruno.
Okay, Steve, you
What?
deserve shame for that.
But I didn't do anything wrong.
You're not supposed to let him win, dude.
I'm
Shame.
not supposed
Shame.
to miss a dig either.
Shame.
Shame. Okay, thank God. At least let
I actually
let me-
remember. I remember watching one of Van Man's streams one time when he was doing Parasect. I saw him actually lose to a crit. I think it was like a crit submission from the Machamp,
Oh God.
and he was so shocked. I remember we had it clipped, but unfortunately Twitch doesn't save clips that are too old.
Yeah.
And unfortunately the clip was lost. I didn't think of like downloading it, but it was hilarious. I was there.
I was there.
What?
Okay.
And Agatha's playing like an actual trainer. She hazed me. And now my Revavroom is slower than the Gengar. This is like actual strategy.
Hey, Steve, how many resets did Rival 6 take you?
5.
He only took me 1.
Congrats.
Oh, now that I know this is kind of useless too. Oh, crap. Yeah, so basically the way to win this is dodge Fire Blast, okay. Pretty much.
Oh, my final strat's gonna actually have a strat.
I mean, there are things I can do, but at the end of the day, the fastest thing is just dodge one Fire Blast.
Yeah, that's not likely. This isn't Thunder here.
Yeah. I guess it
Thunder's
is.
only accurate in Pokemon Stadium and Gen 2, right, Steve?
Correct.
Yeah. It sucks in Gen 1, but in Gen 2, it's one of the best
And
moves
to
of
be
all time.
fair, it's only
Oh God,
accurate under
no.
one Pokemon in Gen 2.
No, not just one Pokemon.
Oh, God.
One specific Pokemon on a specific guy.
I guess he can also pick Fire Spin.
Honestly, that's arguably kind of worse.
Yeah.
Well, I guess a bit better because it has more of a chance of missing.
Yeah. But also because if it doesn't kill you, you're fine because you get another chance to hit it. The problem is Fire Blast most likely one-shots you. So yeah, I know for the next round, I know I need to train more because this fight, I'm stuck here a lot
Oh,
of
I have
time.
a move that Ike doesn't have, so maybe I'll win.
Oh, we'll see.
I'm still stuck in here.
Wow, Sludge does a lot. Wow, Clamp hurts.
Okay, maybe I win now.
I think you'll win. Like, you've been ahead the whole time, Mike.
God, I can't believe I'm... Oh, it's a freaking roll. I can't believe that happened. Okay, I know for the next...
I'm doing this. I'm catching you. I'm getting as many tail whips as I can from this ride on.
Okay.
Hey, Steve, Lorelai cheated. She used a super potion during a clamp.
That was something I was thinking to do until I actually level up before, so I lose the badge boost. That was my problem, so that's why I know I need to train more or use rare candy for this thing. I just need to dodge basically one attack.
Hey, Ike. 4158.
41. You got it. And the worst thing is I'm going to win now.
You know what my strategy was?
I'm going to win now. Yeah, I finished. 42-06.
You know what my strategy was? Mimic.
Dude, I had Mimic.
But Mimic for what?
Oh, Recover.
Hypnosis or Recover. But Recover didn't matter.
You can use Recover on Rhydon a whole bunch of times to get as many tail whips as humanly possible.
But the thing is, I couldn't do that because I level up before the Charizard, so I lose the badge boosts.
Oh, well,
yeah.
that's on you for not keeping a candy.
Yeah, that's my thing. I didn't expect that would happen, yeah. But like, it's fine. Mimic is not near in that sense. I can get the Leers and stuff from the Rhydon. But my problem was the rare candy. I didn't keep for that.
Hey guys.
So I got really fed up with Rival 6. I'm like, screw it. I know exactly how I'm gonna win this. I'm gonna mimic agility. So I literally went and I bought the Pokédoll and then I traded it in and I taught Mimic.
Well, that's actually a good idea. I think I might steal it from the next round.
Yeah, it makes sense.
I myself 3 times. Just letting you guys know.
I totally assume Mimic in Pokemon Red was useless. But I guess it has its uses.
It has niche uses.
Yeah.
I actually grabbed it just in case because I couldn't think of a 4th move. Also, Steve, I'm letting you know.
Okay.
Mimic made Lorelei super easy. You just have to get past the cloister.
I know. Unfortunately, I couldn't get past the cloister because it kept critting Clamp. The first time it didn't crit Clamp made it right to Slowbro, and it was no problem.
Apparently, the Gyarados isn't a 2-shot.
Yeah, it's always shy to shoot to 2-shot. It's annoying.
Annie, I'm pretty sure the copycat is a girl, but I don't think she outright says that. I think her parents outright say it.
It's a girl. They call her daughter. At least in Spanish, I know they say niña.
Yeah. I think the parents are the ones that
at least
give it away that she's a girl.
Well, I've even seen Pokemon cards of copycat. And dude, the overworld sprite looks like a girl. Like, how do people mix this up?
Japan is weird. That's all I can say.
What's the best move for Aerodactyl?
Spam.
Doesn't matter.
Spam body slam until it gets paralyzed and then sludge.
Yeah.
Oh.
I guess it really doesn't matter.
You know, our part poison typing is actually really helping in the league.
Yeah.
Although our part steel typing made Lorelei only spam water moves because steel resists ice.
Never forget that stream that I did with the Pokemon TCG for Game Boy Color. Nobody to this day knows if Mewtwo is a girl or a guy. Everyone in the chat kept saying this is a performer. Obviously, it's based off of a real person. This real person, which is I still don't know the sex of the real person, but I refuse to believe they're either a guy or a girl.
So what? The person's just a non-existent
And then-
cluster of
No,
particles?
they're both.
An
They're both.
entity.
It's it's a Schrodinger's gender.
Sure. Whatever you say, Steve.
Whatever, Steve.
Imakuni, though, I'm pretty sure is a real-life performer in Japan.
Yes, I literally said that. I'm saying I don't know if it's a guy or a girl, and I refuse to learn.
It's to learn. I refuse
Charizard
to be educated.
Charizard killed me.
You will
Yeah.
not taint. You will not taint my childhood opinion of if it's a guy or a girl. My childhood opinion was a girl, so it must be a guy.
Hmm.
I guess. For some reason I
What?
think it was like.
I got a reset on the champion.
Okay, no, I see there. Okay,
All right, I'm gonna
perfect.
mimic recover.
I think I first tried the champion.
My special stat got lowered.
Yeah, I mimicked recover.
Yeah.
I do regret not. So when it got to the Gyarados, I think what I should have done was I should have attacked Gyarados, and then when it hit me with Hydro Pump, then use recover, and then it hits me with Hydro Pump again, then use recover, and just keep on recovering
Until it
until Hydro
misses.
Pump doesn't hit you.
Yeah, until it misses. The two hilarious thing that happened to me was that I use a sludge on the executor. It survived with 1 HP. I poison it. He uses hypnosis. I got sleep, and then he
Oh my
died
god.
twice. So Gyarados was
Steve, why
free.
did you spam all your recovers?
I just spam in my face.
Hey Steve, I was stalling on the Rhydon for so long, he only used 3 tail whips out of like 12 turns.
That was on you. You had like 5 more turns of sludge that you could have used before wasting all your recovers.
Well, he was already poisoned, so I was turn limited anyway.
Hmm.
47-25.
Steve confirmed the use recover until the Gyarados
Yeah.
misses strat. Speed
That's
got
not
the
what I did.
miss immediately, but it didn't matter.
Also, Steve, I'm just letting you know, I didn't plan this, but I leveled up right before the Rhydon, so that was perfect timing. And I used all my rare candies for Rival 6, so I think if I go the exact same... If I use all my candies for Rival 6, I should have that same level up. I didn't use a rare candy.
I assume
I'm also-
if we level up, if you use a rare candy before the champion, we don't get a level up until the Charizard.
I actually did the same thing that Speed did, which is use all your candies before Rival 6, and then apparently you
Yeah.
level up on Pidgeot, which is
Yeah.
actually perfect.
Yeah, I think.
What level did you
Oh.
finish at, Speed? Because I finished at 53.
Give me a minute.
54.
No,
Um,
I was a much higher level, I think.
Okay, 58.
58.
58, and then obviously leveled up on the Charizard.
I think I will just keep one rare candy for the champion, and that's it. I think that should do the trick.
Yeah,
Honestly,
probably.
I'm not in favor of saving a rare candy for the champion, because I think leveling up right before the Charizard is just going to screw you up bad.
Yeah, but then I mean, well, I guess in a way it makes sense if I. I mean, the idea is that I need to level up just before the Rhydon, but he sends Rhydon second, so I need to level up.
You need to be
with the
like
Pidgeotto.
mid upper 60s to not level up before the final Pokemon on the champion.
Yeah, I think using a rare candy before the rival is, what do you call it? A false sense of
Actually,
security?
I think it would be even better if you were to use all of your candies before Lorelei, because then you level up after Lorelei, then you would not level up after Bruno, you would not level up after Agatha, you would not level up after
Sure.
Lance, and then you'd be like 9/10 of a level up, and then you would level up on the
I will
after
take
the Pidgeot.
I will take your word for it, and then I will kill you when I actually get a level up in the middle of the fight and lose because of that.
I'm gonna use the rare candies before
Well,
rival
here's the
6.
thing.
I'm sticking to that.
You're gonna blame me, but then I'm
it's
gonna
fine.
watch your video, and then you're gonna be battling like I don't know, Machoke guy, and then I'm gonna be
Machoke.
like, well, there's your problem.
It's fine. I mean, it's fine. Don't worry. For me, it's kind of difficult to pinpoint the experience unless I do multiple runs with the same one. But it's fine.
Well, this is a weird question, but a person in my chat wants to know, on a scale of 1 to 10, how many worms do you think they can get if they grab a big handful of gravel?
What?
Gravel? Worms?
What?
Worms hang out in the dirt or the asphalt.
Your chat is something else.
Yes. Well,
My-
it was the vertical chat, so you know that might explain it.
Steve,
like my
there's
chat.
always there's been this one person who had been in the vertical stream the last couple of streams. He would always chat in rhymes. It was those rhymes that are like, well, throw me a biscuit and call me a dog. What is your favorite dog Pokemon?
What are you
Like the guy
talking
talks
about?
like
like
These aren't
that.
riddles. These are just the way they talk in the
The
South.
doc-
Have you never been there?
the Dr. Seuss chat viewer.
Have you never visited Alabama? This is just the way they talk.
The Dr. Seuss.
Oh, he still wants an answer, guys. He still wants an answer.
69.
69
It's 1 to
worms.
10.
1 to 10.
6.9.
Does it matter if I kill the worm and it gets into?
If you go in dirt, I'm gonna go ahead and say 2.
All right,
If
you guys
if
ready?
grab, I'll have to go ahead and say 0.
I will say 4. I don't know. Yeah, I'm ready. Hey, wait.
Oh,
give me just 1 second. Actually.
1.
1. Okay, fine. I got the loop in my music. Otherwise, this was bad. Yeah, I'm fine now.
Okay, well,
What?
if you gotta
Okay.
say gravel, then 1, because I
Gravel.
don't think worms hang out in gravel.
Oh,
All right, ready, Steve?
Yep.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Ike, name yourself guest.
hey,
No,
you,
I have to restart.
you didn't
Restart.
do that. Wait, do we restart?
Steve,
I named myself Speed.
Do we restart or not?
yeah, restart.
No,
Okay,
I'll
okay.
be a few seconds behind you.
No,
No,
restart. I already did.
I already
Everyone
did.
Okay,
restart.
okay,
I
okay,
already did. Too.
Okay.
okay.
Okay, anytime you guys want.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
Sorry, I can't be Speed. I unfortunately cannot win with that name.
It's fine. Don't worry.
Ike, name yourself guest.
No. For the second time, no. I won't do that.
This
Professor
feels like
Oak
a
asked
trick
me if I
question.
wanted REVAVROOM, and I said no.
No. You don't want that Pokemon. It's not discovered yet.
Hey, Steve. Is Smog or Lick more powerful?
Smog. Smog's 30, Lick's 20.
Smog because of
Okay.
staff. Smog because of staff, yeah. But with that accuracy, I wouldn't be using that.
Well, with all the Pidgeys and Rattatas, I don't really have a choice.
I guess
I
that's right.
forget it. I always forget if Smog or Poison Gas doesn't do damage. One of them doesn't do damage.
Yeah, poison gas.
I'm pretty sure that question, the answer relies on if you're male or female. If you're female, my answer of 1 to 10 will go a lot higher. If you're male, the answer is 1.
I would rather not know the question in that case.
What?
Like, I would rather just don't know the question, please.
The question, on a scale of 1 to 10, how interested are any of you guys studying my bones and/or skin?
What the fuck is that supposed to be?
I know, right?
Seriously,
Oh, God.
your audience perplexes me. Oh
Whoa,
god, shit.
whoa.
Ike,
Don't say
Ike.
my audience. This person's not a regular.
No,
This is not
Ike.
a regular-
No, Ike. You're making fun of like Steve's audience. Doesn't your stream like have like a what do you call those? A channel point thing to get you to wear an Espeon or something? Like
Yeah. If I get it's actually if I get 20 subscribers, I will buy a sexy Espion costume cosplay, but it's not working yet.
How often do you hit 20 subscribers?
Never. This a goal that is there.
What's your highest amount?
My highest number, I think it's been like 8 or something.
I remember back in my heyday. I know I sound like I'm real old, but Speed
you are old.
like back in
Oops.
my Twitch heyday, I had like somewhere in the realm of like 29.
Oh god, that's a good number.
Well, I used to have 100 people per live stream, so
Hmm.
yeah.
Now my chat, the ones who didn't know about this Espion thing are like freaking out. They just discovered that.
Hey, is your name Steve? Oh no, Steve's name is Steve.
The Bones guy said another question. I had to look over and I immediately ran into the wall in Brock's gym.
That's funny.
Oh god, I'm still not level 10 yet. Oh, that's really unfortunate.
I just beat Brock at 1 HP.
1 HP. The best HP possible.
It is, yeah.
It's the best HP. The one that is cool
The
for
trick
you too.
is, the trick is when you're spamming poison gas to make him use his full heals, make sure you count them because you don't want the poison gas to poison him. You want the toxic to do
You
it.
want the toxic. What I did was using Lake on the Geodude and then use the poison gas on the Onyx and then toxic it. I felt it was a bit faster.
I don't even
Probably.
know what that even means.
What is it?
How do you up your gravel game?
What?
For like finding worms.
What's today with finding worms? What is your problem today?
I don't know.
It's like today is the
Hey,
day
Steve,
about picking worms.
Steve, is that your brother or something?
No.
I mean, Steve, you make fun of my brother a bunch.
Like what happened with worms
Yeah, but
today?
he actually sounds like the burger lettuce guy.
I hate you.
That's not a Paris.
I've played with him. I know.
Just one time, yeah. All you guys didn't like him.
I didn't say that.
Angel did.
He just felt like he was Vegeta, you know?
Vegeta?
This guy, he's exactly Vegeta. Like that's the only thing I can compare him to.
Is that a good
This
thing?
guy, the world revolves around him, and he wins. Or he's always right, no matter if he's wrong or
No matter
right.
what, he always wins.
That's not really how I describe him.
Well,
Oh.
apparently he's never lost, and if he did lose, then
Never
we
lost.
cheated.
He never lost. Like he never even. He only did game night with us one time, and that was only for like 2 games, and he quit because he hated the games.
Because he wasn't winning.
The encounter rates.
I can tell in his voice. He's a guy who doesn't like to lose.
Honestly, he just didn't really like those games. He only really plays the same game all day.
Is that game Minecraft?
No. Surprisingly, no.
Very creative, at least, even if it's not my thing.
Oh wait, okay, then I know what it is because you've mentioned on your stream. It's that oh god, the character from that Smash Bros. Ness.
Mother.
Whatever
he
game
does
he's in.
he does play a lot of Earthbound. Yeah, even though he's beaten the game like 200 times, he still plays it.
The mother games.
I don't think he
Oh,
does
man,
like
I
challenge
can't
runs with
judge
it.
him
He
for
just
that. Did you
It's-
know there's this game called Pokemon? I've probably beaten it 1,000 times, and yet I keep playing it.
This game called
well, even
Pokemon.
worse. He doesn't do
What?
speed up.
What is happening to me?
This
I
is-
just threw 10 Pokeballs at a Paris.
Did you use toxic on it, like I said?
sick.
You think I could have thrown 10 Pokeballs if I had toxic Paris? Are you crazy?
Dude, it increases its catch rate. It's what I did, and I have a
Yeah,
Paris.
But you should have understood that if I had thrown 10 Pokeballs, toxic would have knocked it out by then.
Or just use lick and just damage it a tiny bit.
Yeah, Lake, and you can get paralyzed as well. What I did.
Steve, it feels like you're bringing this on yourself. You're making it harder.
Yeah, with some Pokemon it's actually annoying to catch, but when we have something like Lake or stuff, it's usually fine.
This game is middle fingering me right now.
It's because you're running a poison type, remember?
I walked into the grass that had Sandshrew. I'm like, okay, this is gonna be easy. I'm gonna get Spearow this time. Spearow's gonna be like the first encounter. It took me like 6 encounters, and 3 of the encounters were Sandshrew.
Oh my god.
That is hilarious. I got a heal.
The
Yeah.
one time I don't need
Oh,
Sandshrew, I see all the Sandshrews.
Sandrew.
Hello, Fish Fosh. Fish Fosh.
Shush.
It's really
I
annoying
believe-
having Sledge as your spamming move because of all these poison types.
I was ahead of both of you. Now I'm like 4 trainers behind.
Hey, I kept telling you in the first run, use Toxic on the Paris. and you didn't the second time.
It would have
Yeah.
died to toxic damage.
You would have caught it within 3 balls
Yeah, like
if you had
I
used
would not
toxic.
have.
before
I
it
would not
died.
have.
I'm just saying, I did both times.
Like
I have.
before it died.
Okay, but here's the thing. Paris only goes up to 75% catch rate, even if you get it down to 1 HP.
Well, what's the math like when you use toxic on it? Your overlay should tell you.
Oh god.
Well, I'm saying that even if you get it down to 1 HP, it's still a 75% chance, and I've failed a 75% chance twice last run.
You know what's funny, Steve? What you're doing right now, there have been times you accused me of being like, what do you call it, scarred from like bad luck I've had in the past, and I'm assuming it's going to happen every time, which is why I do things like buy potions. It's because I've been scarred from bad experience in the past. You accused me of that. I think that's what's happening right now. You're worried about you failing 75% odds, so you every time you
want to talk about bad odds? I just missed a seismic toss just now. That's my luck right now. I just missed a seismic toss on the Machop Geodude guy.
That's hilarious.
Oh god. Oh thank god, Misty got a Gen 1 miss.
Oh, really, Ike?
Yes.
You're gonna make Steve really mad now.
She got a critical hit first and then a Gen 1 miss with Bubble Beep.
Don't worry, I'll have to require that kind of luck soon enough when I eventually get around to the Fire Nuzlocke.
Hey, it can't be any worse than the dragon one.
No. I don't think you understand. There is only one outcome of beating Misty. One.
Yeah.
Oh,
The
right. I
outcome
remember
is
that.
Turn 1, use. All right, hold on. Turn 1, use Bide. Then Misty uses X Defend. Turn 2, use Water Gun without a crit. Turn 3, use Water Gun without a crit. Then have a 2-turn Bide. This is the only outcome to beat the Fire Nuzlocke.
There is another thing though. Remember that glitch with like using an item during Bide? Like if you use Bide and Misty turn 1 water guns, then X defends, that does count as 2 water guns. So have you accounted for that?
Okay, but you're still saying that it requires the X Defend 2 non-critting water guns.
Either way, yeah.
The same unlucky outcome.
Either way, yeah. But I'm just saying, like, the ordering probably doesn't matter. You just need an X defend. Are you guy? Hey, actually, how does it feel to not have a strong stab move? I don't know. Sludge actually feels pretty good with this thing.
Yeah, so it just got.
119 attack. Like, what's the most powerful Pokemon in the game that gets Sludge? Like, what's their attack stat like? The only thing I can think of is Muk.
I think Mug is the one that has the highest attack stat, yeah.
Out of all Pokemon that can even use
with a Sludge, yeah.
use Sludge, it's got to have like what 60 something attack if I take a guess.
Because I think the only ones that get it are Mug on Wizzin. Wizzin. I think are the only ones, and I think Mug has more attack. Because Mug has 100 something.
The skin guy still wanted you guys to still answer.
The skin guy has issues.
I'm gonna tell the skin guy that he needs to go seek psychological help.
Yeah, he needs some help.
Psychological help.
Psychiatric.
He really needs some help. Yeah.
What's that meme? Please get some help.
Get some help. Stop.
He's not accepting this as an answer. He wants you to actually like give a number 1 to 10.
Number 1.
69.
69 is my answer.
Unfortunately, that number doesn't fall between 1 and 10.
My answer is pi.
Hey, it's true.
Hey, there we go. That's an answer. That's between 1 and 10.
My answer is pi.
Well, actually, this is so much worse. Steve forgot to backport a version of Shift Gear he forgot to give this thing Meditate and Agility for Shift Gear. So we're having to do this run with no setup moves, all because of Steve.
And
so he made this harder.
If this Pokemon didn't have a level 36 move already, that wouldn't have happened.
The Charizard
excuses, man, excuses.
The Charizard is the only real problem.
Yeah, if this had Meditate, this run would actually be a joke.
It would be good. Yeah.
So Muck has the higher attack. What's Muck's attack stat, though?
I think it's 100 something, I believe.
I refuse to believe it's that high.
It's actually very high, huh?
I actually think it's like 105.
It's high, it's high. I can assure you it's high.
It's pretty high. It's
high.
right around like 105-ish.
I can assure you it's high.
105. Oh,
Like I don't
it
know.
is 105.
Yeah, like I don't know the exact number,
right?
but I know it was 100
I exactly
something.
right?
You were right.
Wow.
The best type of right.
Good
be
job,
fair,
Andy. Now
I
Steve's not
knew
gonna
this
let this
because-
go.
I did an actual video 2 years ago on the muck, so I kind of had to like ingratiate it in my mind.
I find Mark a neat Pokemon. I usually check stuff.
I think when I did the Muck versus Weezing video, the only way that Weezing could stay within the realm of Muck was that I decided not to use minimize for the first run.
I mean, minimize has cheat a lot. Definitely.
Hey Ike, when you do your Emerald runs, do you do Scott's modern rules set with evasion moves, or do you do the I only ban the TM for double team and that's it?
I think it really depends on the mon. The only one I allowed to use double team was Swallow, only against Roxanne, I believe. It's
Well,
the only
that's by
one.
level up.
Yeah,
I meant,
it's
like,
by level up.
do you ban evasion moves entirely,
Yeah.
or do you only ban the TM?
I event the TM. If it's by level up, I'm usually okay with it because it's like the developers want this Pokemon to get this move. That's
Exactly, yeah.
That's
That's
a bit
why
of
I
my
didn't
idea.
really like when Scott decided to ban the move even if it was by level up, but he continued allowing
Yeah.
the mimic strat.
If it's via level up, I think it's allowed because it's what the developers want. I still try not to use it if I can avoid it because usually there are no fights that you can cheese with double team, but there are some exceptions. Like Roxanne, you definitely need that with Swallow, otherwise it's just bleeding a lot of time.
Oh, I'm an idiot.
Or a
It's
lot of
really
lag.
easy to ban double team for like all the Pokemon because they like didn't discriminate when they gave the move
Yeah.
out. It's like, hey, it's on everybody. So like it makes it real easy to blanket ban it. But they didn't give double team to everybody for level up moveset. So
Yeah.
it's like, well, that's a little different.
Yeah, I feel it's much easier to do that.
Then
It
again,
would
Scott
become-
said that he doesn't really make his rules consistent. He just does rules that he likes.
Yeah, it's fine. Totally makes sense.
That's why he'll do different gens with different rules that are like inconsistent. Like he bans hidden power on first playthroughs only in Crystal, but in Emerald he can use it first playthrough just because Emerald's harder.
Yeah, because otherwise you're kind of screwed against Steven with most Pokemon.
I don't know what you're talking about. For me, I don't screw anybody over.
I don't screw anyone.
You screw me over all the time. Like for example, you didn't give this thing meditate.
Okay, well, you know, that was
It's
to make
okay,
things
I'll-
interesting.
It's okay though. I'll forget about it by tomorrow.
Mistakes were made. No, but again, for example, I know today he has been asking, and I probably will make a post in the Discord server about what would be the reasoning behind Abra in Emerald. Like if we can force an Abra or not, because there are Pokemon that do benefit a lot actually from having an Abra in your team. Like a lot in Emerald.
In that case though, if they super benefit from it, then they should invest the time into looking for one.
Yeah. But the thing is, I guess it's like maybe in one run you get it because I believe it was because we were doing Swampert and Swampert benefits a lot from having an Abra. Basically, if your Pokemon needs Ice Beam, it benefits a lot from having an Abra.
Wait. So out of curiosity, in Gen
Yeah.
3, is Abra not available in the
No.
game corner?
No, there are no Pokemon in Game Corner. Only TMs.
I was gonna say, if game corner was like earlier,
Yeah.
like for like in Gen 1, like people would actually get Abra because it only costs $3,000 to get Abra in Gen 1.
Okay, here's the thing though. Abra can be found on the route just to the east
Yeah,
of
but that
the
takes
city with the first
time.
gym.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where you get it.
I mean, you're
That
gonna.
takes time, but
I mean-
the one in Celadon is free.
The thing is, it still doesn't really take time because it's a mandatory area you need to go through. So like,
no, it's not. You actually have to go out of your way and go left.
No, I mean
from the Nugget Bridge.
I mean in Emerald.
Oh.
In Emerald.
Yeah, Steve, in Emerald, that route is mandatory.
It's a mandatory route, so like you are supposed...
I thought you were talking about North of Cerulean.
No, it's like you're supposed to go there, so like it kind of makes sense that you could force an Abra. But there is a reasoning why it's like honest with some Pokemon, not so honest with others, so like there's some debate. But I will probably put my reasoning behind that. Because like I said, if you need Ice Beam, Abra really saves like 1.5 minutes or something on your team. It can be crazy. Like it really helps a lot with many Pokemon.
Well, I still think it's rare because I don't play as much Emerald as I'd like. I'm hoping to do a lot more in the new year, but I remember like out of all the times I've done different Emerald runs, I would only encounter Abra like once every like 5 runs. But then again, I do use a Repel there.
It's 10% to find one Abra, so like it's not that.
I'd rather not rely on that, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's the thing. Then it's like,
I mean, we almost rely on a 15% for this run.
for the Paris here.
Okay, Paris is not 15%.
Nah, but in any case,
maybe it is. I don't know,
but it's a lot. You have to go through with no Repel and through a lot of like areas. So I think it is 15%. It's just, it doesn't feel like 15% because it's not your normal 15%.
I would think it's also different because like the Paras you definitely need something with Cut, and Paras is just there.
Yeah, but Abra is optional.
Yeah, Abra is optional. There's no mandatory need to use this Pokemon in any way. It really saves time for some Pokemon. If your Pokemon needs Ice Beam or early return, it definitely helps a lot to have an Abra.
My question though, I'm trying to figure out how it helps. Does it have to do with teleporting to Rustboro to use Thief on the Nugget trainers?
That's also one scenario where it helps a lot, but that's not for Ice Beam. That's for the Pokemon that need to use the Game Corner in general, which can be Ice Beam or not. It's more usually not. It's for the ones that need Flamethrower, for example, or Psychic. But it's because you need to go to the sunken ship to get Ice Beam. And most water types want to do that right away when you get Surf because Altaria is next.
Oh my god. Hey Steve, that 1 in 10 guy just came over to my stream. You're spreading him around.
You're spreading the virus.
How many worms do you think I could rummage up if I scrounge around outside and collect some gravel? Scale of 1 to 10?
Seriously, what's
69.
What's today with worms, really? I'm genuinely concerned. What's going on?
It's just trolls.
Like
69.
What's really going on today?
I think they came over from your stream, Mike.
Yeah, for my stream, sure. Blame the underdog.
Underdog? You only lost the other run by like 5 seconds.
But I mean, in terms of like viewers' popularity and stuff like that, it's like, yeah, sure, blame the underdog. They surely come from my stream. Nah, but I mean, so there are some Pokemon that can actually get a lot of Abra easy because they have Taunt, for example. Absol gets Taunt. With Taunt, Abra cannot use Teleport. Other Pokemon get Wrap. If you use Wrap, the Abra cannot escape either. So like, there are Pokemon that can actually have ways to get the Abra easier, while others are not that easy to get. So like, there's really some debate there if it should be mandatory, allowed, or not.
Oh, great. Sand attack. Okay. I got hit with a single sand attack and I never once missed. That was pure Iking my way through Rival 5.
Oh, God.
Good for you.
Woo.
I like the way you said that.
Good.
I'm happy for you.
Oh my god. The Rockets Cubone just crit a Bone Club.
Yeah, that's
Don't
my main
you do
point.
this to me. Oh,
Dave, did you lose like 10 minutes?
No, I crit the Marowak. I'm fine.
Like, that's also one issue. Oh, sorry, keep going.
Although I am going to have to go to the heal bed. I only have 36 HP and I used my full restore.
You didn't grab the Hyper Potion?
I did. I used it.
Did you grab both the max potion and the full restore, the boss KO full restore?
I always grab the boss KO full restore.
But what about the boss KO almost max potion?
Almost.
I always forget that exists.
I always grab the max potion and the full restore.
I never grab that. I don't like going out of my way like that because my repels are kind of limited in the Safari Zone. I only buy just barely
regular
enough.
repel runs out at that exact spot where you take the left and the right. So you actually go through no grass when your repel runs out. So you can grab both the full restore and the max potion without any risk of extra grass.
Oh god.
Eh. I usually don't need that max potion most of the time.
I agree. I also don't use that max potion a lot of the time, but the thing is, I also grab the heal bed max potion sometimes. So sometimes
here's another reason.
I just have both, and it's not a big deal.
I view that as the max potion of death because it would take up space. I always forget to use it because I always prefer using full restores first. So I don't end up using it most of the time. So I just don't grab it. Man, I am just cruising through the game right now.
I got my first reset on Rival 5.
I got a critical hit Hydro Pump. Crit.
Gyarados crit me with Hydro Pump, and the Charizard crit me with Ember.
The same thing happened to me.
You know what's funny though? Throughout both runs, whenever I fought the Rival 5's Gyarados, I've never once seen him miss Hydro Pump. He hit every time.
Ooh.
I mean, you're right. He did. I just missed Body Slam twice because of a sand attack, and he didn't miss a single Hydro Pump.
Hey Steve, I was trying to use the Carbos, but then Lapras decided to test it to see if it was poison, but he drank the whole thing.
Oh, yeah, that's really unfortunate. You really shouldn't do that.
It's not a good idea to do that.
You're only supposed to test it once.
For science. Only once
Or
for
science.
Only one for science, like the worm guy.
Honestly, the trolls that often come through the vertical stream, they're the kind of people I would get through the Twitch side too, except the difference is most of the vertical chatters aren't trying to self-advertise their own art, profile art. Like saying like, hey, I can get you a good deal. Click this link.
H, I have absolutely no idea why he's not answering you. Maybe by referring to him as she might be a good reason why he's not replying back.
What?
You said you're not answering, but he said he called you a she.
She.
Man, I can't. You know what? I can't believe all this hate I'm getting. Man, I feel so upset right now. I'm getting misgendered now all the time. What happened here?
I'm getting so much bad luck.
I don't even understand. I mean, you're wearing a green shirt like Shaggy. I mean, Shaggy's a dude.
Shaggy.
Are you sure about that? I've seen one of the newer movies. I'm pretty sure Shaggy's also black.
I mean, whether he's black or white, he's still a guy.
Yeah.
Which is the thing we're currently debating.
The Velma show thing, that nobody liked.
Oh, we don't talk about Velma.
Steve
don't
actually
refer
enjoyed
to it
it
as a Scooby-Doo show.
I mean, yeah, I guess I don't know if you can enjoy it like a something show, but definitely not a Scooby-Doo show.
I watched Velma. Remove everything Scooby-Doo from it, it's not that bad.
I can say because
how are you supposed to remove Scooby-Doo from it if they use IP from it?
Well, first of all, Scooby-Doo's not actually in it, so that's first.
That's easy.
And why do they look like they're from Scooby-Doo? And one of them has the same name.
Scooby himself is not in it.
Yeah, it's the character only.
I'm talking about the cast, dude. Like,
okay,
why do they look so similar?
No, okay. I'm saying is, if you think of the show as a Scooby-Doo show, it's awful. It's terrible. It's one of the worst shows I've ever seen. If you remove all Scooby-Doo-ness from the show, it's not that bad. Like, if it's just a standalone cartoon, it's moderately funny, it's different, and it's just okay.
Isn't that the show that literally like the first scene is literally two cockroaches having sex or something?
Okay, well, not everything's a bad.
Like, are you serious talking about the show that actually does that?
Dude, this Gyarados is the most
I
accurate
didn't say it was
Gyarados.
good. I said it was okay.
It was
It's
so...
terrible as a Scooby-Doo show, though.
And what do you view it as then?
A cartoon
a cartoon.
that just happens where the characters just happen to have the same names as another cartoon.
Just so happen to have the same
So-
names, the same everything, the same design.
Do you just think about it as a parody?
Yes. No.
No.
It's just straight up its own thing. Don't think of it as a Scooby-Doo related show, because you're gonna get disappointed if you think it is a Scooby-Doo show. How in the world are you in like? How are you almost to the Elite Four? I just defeated Blade, and I'm having a pretty okay run.
I just said earlier I'm cruising through this game right now.
I'm freaking Poison Steel type. Of course I think I'm doing good. It's stupid Poison Steel type.
I'm only good at poison types in Gen 1. Gen 2 I'm really bad at them.
I've only had 3 resets on Rival 5, and that is it. I played a relatively perfect run. It's somehow you are leagues ahead of me.
Well, Steve, look at how many resets I have. 0.
Resets. Yeah, I got some resets.
Although I am 1 super repel short, so I'm gonna have to go like 30 steps without a repel. The repel ran out 1 step after I left the cave, so it was perfect.
Like I actually think I'm in the same spot at the same time as last run.
Plus, I used my rare candies at Rival 6.
Yeah, well, I was gonna do that too.
It's the exact... Actually, I used all my candies before Rival 6. I got the exact same level as the last run, so I know for sure my XP is going to line up perfectly. You know, Lorelei Slowbro is just completely free setup with Amnesia. It only spams Amnesia.
Yes, I did know this. For some reason, I still have okay, well, that explains. Okay, well, I got hit by Dig.
But
Okay, guys,
Steven.
I'm now at Sabrina.
did you just do this what I did earlier?
Yeah. Alright, well, I'm gonna have to rely on my run one time.
No. They asked me if I was mute, and it's like, no, I'm just not speaking.
He's pulling in Austin.
now,
Not speaking.
now because I'm losing.
Hey Ike, tell me about your life goals.
My life goals is to still be alive, I guess. Keep breathing is a good life goal right now for me.
Are you sure one of your life goals is not to embarrass Bruno in every single game with every single Pokemon?
Poor Bruno.
That's what RBY does. RBY actually had a series on his channel at one point where he would face Bruno with all sorts of funny teams. I think he beat Bruno with a team of only level 5s.
God.
He didn't use items in battle. He had a full team of 6 though.
Yeah,
but they were all
yeah,
level
no,
5.
but
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
give it. Don't take it the wrong way. But like the team of level 5s all had Dragon Rage and like Double Team,
Toxic.
and Toxic. like this was the most badass level 5 team you ever seen.
I mean, it's like the
But
classic.
the point is,
yeah.
Steve, it was still a level 5 team.
It's the same if you do the red in Crystal with a level 5 team, it can be done easily.
Is Ike streaming? Yeah, he's streaming on Twitch.
Yeah.
Ikethekiller is on Twitch.
Yeah.
On my regular stream, the horizontal, I have a link to it, but I don't think I have the link in the vertical description.
I outsmarted Giovanni, and he outsmarted my outsmarting.
That's smart.
Well, this is embarrassing.
So what happened was I used Body Slam on Doug Trio, which it didn't knock it out. So I saw he used Dig. So I'm like, oh, cool. I'm faster than it. So I'm going to use Dig. And then Giovanni's like, I see what you're doing here. I know exactly what to do. Guard spec. And then my Dig hit, and then his hit nothing, and his Dig hit me.
Did you use guard spec underground?
Yes,
He cheated. He cheats.
he does.
He always cheats. I mean, he's a mob boss. Do you expect him to play
3306.
play fair? 3306. Oh my god.
Hey Steve, you're gonna be quite mad with how I beat the champion. I accidentally defeated the Alakazam instead of mimicking Recover. So as a last-minute strat, I mimicked Horn Drill off the Rhydon. I got to the Charizard, and the first one killed it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Dude,
Makes sense.
3306. That is an impressive time.
That's crazy.
I can tell you, this is one of the Pokemon on our leaderboard that is going to be way, way off.
I beat my first run by literally 14 minutes. And remember in the last run, that reset from the tower to back to the SSN rival, I counted it. It was only 5 minutes. So if you don't count that, I saved 9 minutes.
Oh,
Game
well,
time
that's
was
just-
212. I'm actually a level higher too. I actually leveled up right after the Charizard.
I just Gen 1 missed another dig.
But it is the Fire Leaf Green Bruno. There's a
No.
level cap based on the There's actually a dude doing something called the Bruno Quotient, where it was just beating Bruno. The rest of the game doesn't matter, time doesn't matter. It's just whether or not it can beat him. But it's
no.
the Fire Red Leaf Green Bruno, and there's a level cap based on his A, so it's an actual question. Okay, so the guy uses a solo Pokemon at Bruno's level cap, and he has to beat Bruno with that Pokemon, see if it's possible. Is that what he does?
This thing
Anyway,
happened
let's look at
again.
this.
That seems like a solo run with well, less steps.
Yeah, less steps. All right, so this thing got 18th place. This thing actually did better than Regigigas. And I remember this Regigigas backboard. We didn't cut its attack or speed stat by mistake, so that was a fully powered Regigigas.
It also started with all 3 punches.
Yeah. But I think it had like 50 special or something.
God
No,
damn
that
it.
can't be true. Regigigas has some insane stats. There's no way that it was like 200 and everything and then just 50 special. That would be ridiculous.
Oh no, it was 110.
Mm-hmm. That's some Gyarados level special. Not
Hey,
exactly
Steve.
Gyarados, because I think Gyarados is 100, but close.
Hey Steve, Ikethekiller Lance.
Yeah, I know.
I'm getting the worst luck
Dude,
of my
you
life.
you
I
both
was-
had 6 resets.
I was
Yeah.
at Giovanni though, and then I got a reset on Giovanni and went all the way back to Sabrina. So not
better,
exactly comparable.
There we go.
I got some terrible, terrible luck.
This was honestly one of the luckiest runs I've ever had.
Oops. Oh right, I already used my rare candies. Oh, that was close. No, Lapras, Mimic's not for you. So I did the whole run with Seismic Toss this whole time, and it was only useful for the rock ground types, named Rhyhorn.
Why didn't you just use Dig on them?
I did. And then it knocked him down to like, I don't know, 10 HP, and then Seismic Toss finished him off.
Again.
Did I just Gen 1 miss the sludge? I think I did Gen 1 miss the sludge, because I just had a whole turn there where the clamps ran out, but I didn't deal any damage.
I'll look. Let's see.
Okay, so Steve lied with the recover thing because I still level up before the Charizard, so I'm in the exact same situation as I was before, but I need to dodge something.
Hey Steve, you never missed sludge. The Lorelei used a super potion during that clamp.
Oh, so she cheated. Okay. I see.
Yeah. I think I have a sound effect for that.
Don't play it, it's too loud.
Does it
Oh,
even
God.
capture on your stream?
It probably does. If it plays as loudly through the stream as it does through my. Okay, good. As
Okay,
it does
I'll
through my
just not.
speakers, it's too loud. very loud, and
Okay.
Okay. All right, I won't do it.
This is
apparently
definitely
everybody refuses to make it lower.
this is definitely the worst lag I have in my life. I think.
It's okay.
I was level 7.
We don't need to hear about your I decided that I'm just gonna be a really badass for today run.
Dude, you know what?
14-minute savings. We don't need to hear bragging from the guy who played the first one 14 minutes worse.
Okay, Steve. Ike is mimicking hypnosis.
I didn't say hypnosis. I said recover.
Yeah, that didn't work.
He just-
I
Okay,
don't believe you. I watched Speed. That
38,
not
44.
only did Speed survive that first run with from a fire blast, he survived with like 70.
But
so
like,
there's no way that the recover thing doesn't work.
like I'm telling you, the problem is that I still level up before the Charizard. The exact same
Well, just
problem as
don't.
before.
Ike, I'm telling you, use all the candies before Rival 6 to get to 52.
I did.
Never use a candy ever again.
I did.
Exactly 52. After the rival.
I
No
did.
candies. No fighting extra trainers.
No,
I know how you are. You fight
I-
extra trainers all the time.
I was but I mean, I still use all the candies before the Rival 6.
So I guess either Ike is wrong and or he's the boy who's crying wolfing us.
What?
Where he did what we said, but we don't believe him.
No, the thing is,
because of his past.
now the thing is, you are speaking about being before Rival 6 at a very specific level. When you only said use all the candies, I was still higher than 52 with all the candies. I was like 54 or something.
Okay, well then you forgot the first part of the strategy: minimum battles.
No, the thing that it's easier if you just say be level 53 before the rival. That would be easier. Don't say use all the candies.
No. Use
Use
get level
candies?
50. Use your candies to level 52
Yeah,
for the rivals
exactly.
battle, and
That-
never use any more candies.
That would have
Never.
been the thing,
Don't
yeah.
do anything else. 52 exactly. That's what I did in run 1, and that's what I did in run 2. And the XP lined up
52.
perfectly, where I would level up just before
Yeah.
the ride-on.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I just noticed
I
that you
win?
won. I thought for a second I had a chance, and then I
No.
looked over and you were already done. You forgot
It's-
to call out your time.
It's ironic. No, I said my time when I finished,
Oh, you
like
did?
38,
Oh,
44.
my
Yeah,
bad.
it's like it's been the reverse order now. Now Speedrun is the
Steve.
first one, and you're the last one.
Why were you trying to say like Ike won? I beat Ike by like 5 minutes, almost 5 minutes.
I didn't say that. What are you talking about?
You said to Ike, I looked over, was trying to see if you won.
The
No, he didn't
game
win.
won the game.
Oh. You're not really that clear sometimes.
I apparently when I imply things, you just you're not understanding the implied.
Well, now you know who I am as a person.
Come on, why must you hit every Hydro?
That Gyarados never
There you
misses.
go.
You know
There
how
we
we say Red's Pikachu is the most accurate? In this game, it's the champion's Gyarados.
All right.
Or actually, no, it's
So
Lance's Gyarados.
the Fire Blast did like a fourth.
Yeah, but again, you have badge boosts. I don't because I leveled up before.
Because someone didn't do what we said.
Yeah, because someone didn't use the candies only to 52.
Steve leveled up 259 after the Charizard, and I know for a fact
Yeah.
he did what I just did with
I
the XP.
actually leveled up twice during that fight. One after defeating the Pidgeot, and then
Okay.
right before the Charizard.
I'm gonna have to pull up my own video to figure out what my first run time was.
So basically, it's just that this Pokemon needs that very specific X range to be
Oh
able
god, look at that
to
infinite loop.
be able to get that. It's fine. It was still a fun run. I just got very bad luck.
This was this is honestly as good of a REVAVROOM time as you can get, but it still only got 18th place for me. But this is as good as you can play it, honestly. I had no resets. Fights went really good.
Yeah,
What do you think,
Oh.
Steve? Can make it improve?
you didn't
Think I
miss
can improve?
any of those two hit KOs ranges.
No, my second run was better. Even with the Sabrina thing.
By how much?
Yeah, you
Like
actually
28 seconds. I
Oh,
literally
that
was
hurt.
all the way to Giovanni, And then I reset on Giovanni and went all the way back to Sabrina, and I still beat the first run.
I hate when that. So what are you gonna do?
I
would just use your
second one.
People are now loving the Gengar sound in my chat.
All right, everyone. I'm gonna do my outro. I'll just deafen.
Oh, that just doesn't. That feels wrong. I lost. I beat Rayquaza with this piece of garbage.
Funny. That was still a fun Pokemon. I will still pick more Paldean Mons just to spite you all. They are my country. I need to pick them up.
I'm actually perfectly fine with the Gen 9 Pokemon that you keep picking because they have so much coverage.
Yeah. The next one I think is fitting also for ending the year, I guess. Oh, nice Paldeamon.
Okay, 53rd place. You know, it's crazy. We've done so many backports. I'm at 66 now. And my Generation 1 list is at like 92-ish or something.
Always gonna be a legendary at the top. No, stop. You actually brought the worm guy to my stream and it's been asking that thing for like 3 times in a row or something. You brought disgrace to my house. But like, I mean, it's okay.
Oh crap. The leaderboard was hiding the word original moveset. Now I widened the leaderboard. Now original moveset sits there where people can see it.
I'm gonna hope for a second out of the stream and then I will come back here.
Mm-hmm.
Sí, si vuelve a preguntar otra vez lo del gusano, tírale fuera. Vétale temporalmente, si eso, que coño, vétale fuera, vétale del todo. O sea, va a hacer el tonto, no da igual. Para trolear a casa, ¿sabes? But well, very funny Mon. I'm actually sad I got that bad RNG with this Pokemon. But like, it was still a very fun pick. I like it a lot. Even if, I guess if we got Meditate, I could have done different strategies, obviously. But I think it's still that this Pokemon is just good with less training because of that very specific HP range that Speedrun was able to figure out. But I wasn't. Thank you, Lorena. I was gonna do that myself as well. Thank you. Like, it was just that very specific HP range that I was not able to figure out, especially because for some reason in my overlay it's not working properly. Like, after some point I don't see the bar here filling up, only the numbers. So yeah, I saw it was timed out, so if I want to make it permanent I will do permanent. So it's fine. So I guess I could do another Pokemon run now after this. I don't know if I should do that or not, because I didn't have a thing to do after this. I still don't know. But for now, I'm gonna take down the stream, if anything. And I will say the next Pokemon I'm gonna do. Not Ledian. Not Ledian again. We already did Ledian. We will, if we do something that is not fucking terrible in Emerald. But like, yeah, I will be, if I stream, I will come back in like 10-15 minutes or something. So thank you so much for coming. I really enjoy these things. I will tell them as well. Hope you have fun as well. See you in the next time.